Ooni of Ife's wives allegedly, went out of their way to fight Ooni to a standstill, called chiefs, called all sort of different leaders in Ile-Ife to try and make Ooni of Ife bring down Queen Naomi's name as the CEO of the oil well. They say the basbos right now in the palace is something that has never been seen in the palace because of this oil well. An oil well that the Ooni of Ife made very clear that it's supposed to be a legacy project for Tadenikawo. And the wives, because Ooni of Ife mentioned Naomi as the CEO of that oil well, they would not stand, as in they are fighting tooth and nail to ensure that that name is removed from the oil well. And this is led by Olori Mariam, who has been under the belief that she was the one who initiated the oil project. And even though Ooni is saying that it's not his documentation, it's not her documentation and everything. It was her initiative in the first place, that it would be very, very unfair for them to secure an oil well for the royal family and name Queen Naomi the CEO. So the fight is ongoing. Right now, everyone is just joining in the fight except for Dr. Elizabeth and Olori Temitope. They said everybody's joining. Even Toby, who is quiet, is saying that this is not acceptable. It cannot be done. Ooni cannot keep marginalizing them. As a matter of fact, Naomi is no longer Ooni of Ife's wife. The last time they checked, Naomi was the one who divorced the Ooni of Ife openly. That women don't divorce king, but Naomi had the effrontery to go on Instagram to divorce Ooni of Ife openly. And Ooni, even though Naomi has come out to grant interview time and time again that she is a bride that is waiting to be dressed, Ooni would not get it. Ooni will keep going after Queen Naomi. That Queen Naomi acceptance to return into the palace is out of a reluctant compliance to the pressure that people are putting on her, that she doesn't want, that her heart is somewhere else. Apparently, there's some other person that Queen Naomi is saying. The basbos in the palace, from what we are hearing, allegedly is not small, and it's important for you to understand that these are all alleged information. I am not living in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. I have nobody who is related to this family. When I get this information, I bring it right here to you. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the sources still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. Thank you for always being here. Amazing week to you. May God bring you good tidings. Dela Wright, I love you guys so much. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell. I appreciate you so much. Report reaching us right now is that there is a serious basbos going on in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. Now, this has got to do with the oil well that has the name tag Queen Naomi as CEO, being a legacy project for Tadenikawo. They said Ooni of Ife just succeeded in acquiring that oil well. And he was very, very happy when he acquired it, because he felt as though it is a compensation for everything that Queen Naomi has gone through. And he made mention when he was announcing it that even if Queen Naomi had not agreed to return back to the palace, that he would have been okay to give that to Queen Naomi, because Queen Naomi has gone through a lot, that he regrets everything that has happened between him and Queen Naomi. And he knows that he played a very huge part to what happened between Queen Naomi and himself, that they were very, very close and things was very okay, and everything just happened all of a sudden. That these women are busy dragging him over the oil well, that Queen Naomi's name must be brought down. Their talk, Olori Toby, Olori Miriam, Olori Ashley, Olori Ronke, they are standing their grounds that Queen Naomi's name must be brought down from that oil well, that if it is Tadenikawo alone, it will be okay, but Queen Naomi's name must be brought down. But that is a no-brainer, because Tadenikawo is just an infant. Tadenikawo cannot be the CEO of an oil well that needs people to run. Even if Tadenikawo's name is there, somebody's name has to be there. And Ooni wants Queen Naomi's name to be there. And I want to believe that really it's Ooni's Oni's prerogative to decide who owns his company. And besides, Oni is not an adult. He made his selection. When Oni was going for these women, Oni had a lot of other women, like Abike Jagaban was there, Laide Badmos was there, and the Peju was there, and this other woman from Ibadan was there. The women who gave him different children are there. There are so many Ayabas in the palace who are still part of Oni's life right now. But Oni decided to choose the six: Dr. Elizabeth, Miriam, Ashley, Toby, and Temitope, and I don't know if I mentioned Runke, and he chose them because it's his prerogative to decide who he wants to be, who he wants to bring as part of his life. You have no right to tell him what to do. And besides, he is the Ooni of Ife, the oonirisha. Nobody tells him what to do. I wonder why these women feel that they have the audacity to tell Oni how to live his life and how to decide on what he wants for his life. Is one thing that I do not understand, but it is what it is. It is the situation on ground. Everybody needs to understand that, yes, so this is where we are right now. And so the basbos in the palace, the quarrel right now, the women have gone so far, like they are really, really in that place where they are ready to protest over the oil well, because you and I know what an oil well means. And for a man like that to own an oil well, one would have thought that it's going to be for maybe his most favorite wife. But I don't understand why these women are not able to register the fact that Queen Naomi remains the most favorite wife of the Ooni of Ife. Ooni is choosing her over everybody, and Ooni is choosing her to be the best, to do things, and to be a part, because Ooni is committed to making Queen Naomi a part of his life. He wants that to happen no matter what happens. What we are hearing now is that they have gone to call senior scheme makers to come and sit down again on this issue. And then again, this is very, very unfair, because I feel like for a man like the Ooni of Ife, he shouldn't be one that people sit down on his case every day. Polygamy, I do know that there are a lot of chiefs with wives, even though they may not have as many as 6 wives. But when you put your own in a place where every day people are coming and calling him out, they did this, every day there is a settlement between him and his wives and all of that. And I think this is why I think it is really healthy that these women will leave the palace and live in their separate abodes. The reason is because things like this, they will not get to find out so quickly and come together and put a meeting and call a meeting. If they are outside the palace, if Oni finds out that they are coming into the palace for a meeting that has to do with something like this, he could say, no, I'm not available. You cannot do that. They can be there. They can say whatever they want to say. At the end of the day, it's still going to be on his decision as to whether he wants them to come in. And I really hope that, I really think that they know about this, and that is why they are fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they do not leave the palace. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Bear in mind, these are all alleged news. Thank you.